A safe port for people who witnessed a tragedy at sea. The Greek Coast Guard brought the 41 survivors to Kalamata, and there were prayers as soon as they were back on dry land. Amongst the group are Somalis, Ethiopians and Egyptians, and a 3-year-old boy whose face showed no sign of the traumatic ordeal they'd just been through. Their original destination had been Italy. Instead, they're recovering today in the Greek capital, Athens. Awale says he saw hundreds of people drown in the Mediterranean, including many of his friends from Somalia.
Every night I'm not sleeping because remember the accident boat. All of my friends died.
They tell me the journey began on the Libyan coast, 200 of them packed on a boat like this. Then in the middle of the night, far out at sea, the smugglers told them all to move on to a larger boat that was already unstable, with over 300 on board. It capsized. They saw children drown.
The children was going down fast because the children, they don't come outside. The children that inside the water, they don't have power to come out again. They don't know to swim. They're going inside, they're coming outside, they're going inside, they're coming outside, they're breathing, they started to die.
The 41 survivors carried on their journey and were later rescued by a cargo ship. Officials fear that with summer approaching, there are going to be more of these disasters.
The weather is getting better in the Mediterranean and more people will attempt to cross. We have seen already the numbers of people trying increase, and we fear that further loss of life will be inevitable.
I'm shown loads of photos that have been posted on social media. They're from relatives desperate for news of their missing loved ones. Liban survived, but he's also grieving.
So I'm showing here and didn't see.
He points to his 19-year-old sister, Wurda, and his cousin, Hamda. They both drowned. Despite all the promises to make the Mediterranean safer, nothing's been done to stop the crossings from North Africa, and the patrols out at sea can't rescue every boat that gets into trouble. Over 1,000 have died trying to cross the Mediterranean this year, but that doesn't stop people trying as they dream of a better life in Europe. Will Ross, BBC News, Athens.